What's going on, everybody? If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Why? Because I'm John T. Hall. No, I'm just joking. Seriously though, my name is John T. Hall. I'm a YouTuber. I rent out luxury and exotic cars in the city of Los Angeles and the surrounding areas. And then I also read books. No, I'm joking. I do read books though, but I'm also a real estate broker. So if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, you can definitely feel free to reach out to me, DM me. You might see some crazy stuff on my YouTube channel. I do consider this one of the most unpredictable vlogs on YouTube, but let's get right on into it. So today I want to try something different, something that I actually haven't done on this YouTube channel at all, but it's part of my personal development. It's a part of something that I do on a daily basis to improve myself, right? That I'm working on myself. So some of the things that I do, let me just tell you in general. So the book that I'm reading today is gonna be this right here. It's Russ' book, The Entertainer, Get Out of Your Way, It's All in Your Head. So far I've made it, let's see how far I made it in the book. I'm about 37 pages in, and the book is it's actually a pretty easy read. It's like 155 pages. It's a super light book. Something that I like to do a lot is read books because it's gonna help you, at least from my perspective, it helps me, gain awareness, gain insight, gain a different perspective, understand what's going on, increase my vocabulary, work on my verbiage, right? Because I sometimes be like, yeah, what's happening? You feel me? Ooh, you dig? I'm serious. Yeah, today I wanted to kind of go over this book. I wanted to read it out loud, and I'm just gonna read a little bit and then go over some things that I've, like some of my takeaways for a book, right? But before I get into that, what I wanna do is I wanna talk about personal development and some of the things that you could do to increase your development and try not to procrastinate and just being efficient and focused, right? So one of the things that I do personally on my phone, right, is I have Google Calendars, right? And on Google Calendars, what I do specifically is, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's kind of probably blurred out, whatever, but all of my personal development activities are in yellow, right? So for example, these are things that I must do every single day. I highly recommend you put something, whether you write it down physically, if that is more effective for you, or if, for me, it's effective having Google Calendars because I can pick up my phone and say, boom, this is what I have to do, right? So personal development, this is something that I have to do every single day, no matter what's going on. Well, I'm not gonna say every single day, but let me just explain, right? So every day I've been doing a daily journal, which is I write a journal at some point in the day. It basically helps me reflect, and it also helps me to put out what is going on with me. What do I feel? I'm getting a call right now, but I'm not gonna answer that because I'm doing this YouTube channel, and you guys are more important. That might be important. That might be a client, actually. I might have to take that. Hey, what's going on, Mark?
What's up, man?
Oh man, nothing much. What you got going? Grab which one? 20 box papers is 15,000 plus taxes, of course, right?
I don't know.
Give him a nickel for what?
For the date chest. Some stuff he get sent out and custom done or whatever.
He's like, man, that's damn near, you just damn near taxing me now.
Yeah, he trying to crack you over the skull.
32? That's not a deal, man. That's not a deal. That's not even a fair price. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I was like, the watches is exactly what I'm looking for though. The watches is what I'm looking for, but it ain't a fair 32. That's like, I'm paying 10,000. I feel like I'm paying at least 8,000 or 9,000 over sticker.
About it.
Yeah, that's crazy. If you did that, that'd be crazy. Don't get me wrong. Where did I leave off at? Okay, great. What am I talking about? Seriously. Okay, cool. So going back to the phone, Google Calendars. So I've been writing a journal since February 4th, 2016. So I have to do my daily journal every single day, Monday through Sunday. That's a mandatory type thing for me, part of my personal development. Second thing is, I just started getting back on this, I'm gonna say, is doing 30 minutes of reading every single day. I take that back, actually, Monday through Friday. I'm gonna do Monday through Friday, take a break Saturday, Sunday, relax. You get what I'm saying? But 30 minutes of reading, man, to help me with my vocabulary, to help me with my verbiage, to help me with my enunciation, pronunciation, and everything else grammar related, right? Next thing is 5 minutes, only 5 minutes of meditation and prayer. So whether you're Jewish, Catholic, Muslim, Christian, whatever the case is, take 5 minutes of your day to focus on you and just take everything out. Just forget everything. Get it out of your way. You know what I'm saying? The next thing, piano lessons. So if you guys don't know, I do have a piano, and I'm currently working hard, which is very hard for me because I'm not 100% coordinated when it comes to the fingers. Yeah, not really there yet, but not really a musician, but I'm working on it. I'm gonna speak it into existence because I know I can do it. I'm capable of anything. I'm John T. Hall. Okay, so 30 minutes of the piano Monday through Friday. Another thing that's super important to me, considering this whole COVID situation, you know, the gyms were open before and they're closed and they're open, they're halfway open, partially this and that. It's crazy, right? I used to love Equinox, by the way. Oh my gosh, that gym was incredible. The steam room. Okay, cool. Yeah, so the gym, 1 hour a day. You get what I'm saying? Even if I'm doing the gym in here, inside, I don't care. I'm gonna make this happen. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna do the gym, work out, stay in shape, get right, physical. You know what I'm saying? So physical growth. And that looks like it's about it. So we got writing journal, reading session, meditation and prayer, piano lessons, workout, and then I noticed something is missing. My Spanish is missing. That's not right. That shouldn't be right. No way. Hold on. I don't like that. Okay, bet. Okay, I see why I was missing. Mind you, I'm going through my Google Calendar. My Spanish, I'm setting up 1 hour Monday through Friday of learning Spanish. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm getting back on it starting tonight. Just because I feel like if you want to make a change, you got to do it in that moment. And I'm getting back on it. I'm using apps like Pimsleur, Memrise, Rosetta Stone, all of the above, just to get back into motion and really immerse myself in the language and the culture, because I'm a big fan and I'm really interested in learning Spanish, right? So I said all of that to say this: personal development is key. You have to set out time block it, and just work on yourself. You get what I'm saying? This is stuff that you got to do for you, regardless of what's going on out there in the world, whether you're working a job, working on your business, whatever the case is. This is what you're doing for you, because this is something that's transferable, that can help you communicate, articulate yourself, and do every other thing in the world, on the planet, blah, blah. Okay, bet. I said enough right there. So I'm gonna get into this video. Today we're gonna read this Russ book. You feel me? Yeah, we're gonna read this book. I'm gonna actually start reading from where I left off. I'm only gonna read a few pages, and then I'm gonna basically say what I learned from the few pages, but I've actually already was reading before I actually started vlogging today. But in this particular case, I'm gonna go ahead and start reading. I did the show and there were maybe 40 people there. Although 40 felt like 40,000, that moment was an embodiment of happy to be here. Here, being inside the result of a manifestation. After the show, I went out with the fans and partied, but the whole time I was itching to get back to the hotel so I could record. I finally returned late at night to a studio setup, a bit bootleg, but it was enough. I made the formula in that hotel room. On the surface, none of this, the 3-star hotel, the 40-person show, the bootleg studio, being broke, screamed success. Some people would even have been disappointed. However, inspiration is almost always found beneath the surface. The key to alchemy is finding beauty in the ugly. Chapter 4, Boomerang. What you throw out will come back. Trust the what? Fuck the when. The come up was way longer than I thought it was going to be. If you had told me when I was 17 that nothing I did would blow up until I was 23, or that at age 26 I still wouldn't have a Grammy, I simply wouldn't have believed you. I always thought it was going to happen tomorrow, but I loved the work so much that it wasn't work, and I lost track of time. I didn't have a routine. I didn't know whether it was Monday or Wednesday. Was the sun up or down? That was how I tracked the movement of time. Get so lost in your passion that the numbers on a clock aren't relevant. Time isn't real, just clocks. Time is an obstacle you put in your own way. All you have to do is believe that is going to happen. You can't put a deadline on success. You can't put a deadline on manifestation. You must detach from the wind. You send things into the universe and they come back to you, but they don't always come when you expect or want them to. You have to know what you want. If you are too attached to the wind, you'll be fighting the natural flow of the universe. You may think you need a new job with the next 3 months, or that you need to launch your nonprofit by the end of the year, or that your greatest desire must be fulfilled now. But the universe already has the best plan. It knows the exact right moment everything needs to happen. That is not something you can control. Maybe you aren't as prepared as you think. Maybe the universe, which is a more informed version of yourself, wants you to develop your foundation before it gives you what you want. Maybe being delayed will mean that the market is more open, or the economics will have shifted in your favor. Don't get caught up in the wind. Just know that. Just know the what. You're my boomerang. Never forget the why. This ability to be flexible and maintain your belief is especially essential when your plans go away. You have to bounce from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. This trust allows you to be at a pace and to freely throw your intentions into the world. Have faith that they will come back. Trust the what? Fuck the win. Chapter 5, the game. Fuck the points. Fuck the points. Play for the love of the game. The game is your passion. Your passion is that the economics. What am I talking about? Your passion is that thing that connects you to the truest version of yourself. Points are just signifiers. The money, the accolades, and while they may be pleasurable, they don't sustain you. If you play for points, you will quit. The game is what keeps you going. You play it simply for the sake of playing, because without it, you are simply not living. Stop trying to find love of life via money. That's backwards. It's just not going to work. You may find money, but you will still be miserable. You're going to find money through love of life. When you're chasing your dream, when you are so fulfilled by what you do that you're lost in the game, the money will find you. First, find your passion. Start by answering one question. What fills you up with the most enthusiasm when you think about it? Almost everyone hesitates when asked that question. Did you? I'm asking you because what fills you up with the most enthusiasm when you think about it? That thing that popped into your head that you dismissed just now because it isn't realistic, that was it. What was that? If you don't know what your passion is, start where you find joy. Start following your curiosities. What do you do that uplifts your spirit? Whatever you are drawn to doing, you do for a reason. Explore that. But for most people, when they give an uncensored answer, their passion is evident. It's dance or drawing or starting a business. It doesn't matter what it is. It only matters that your enthusiasm is limitless and unbridled. All too often, people dismiss their own intuition. They dismiss it out of fear. They dismiss it because they've been told that there aren't enough jobs in the market, or there isn't a lot of money. Limitations and boundaries are put on dreams by non-believers, quitters, and better people who didn't have the balls to go after their own dreams. Fuck that. Most people know that they really want to do. They just allow the poison that erupts from other people's pitfalls to convince themselves that they aren't talented enough, or that they don't love it enough, or that they can't do it because it hasn't been deemed credible or practical or lucrative. Fuck those people. Get out of your own way. Believe deeply in your passion. My passion is my religion. I mean that literally. I have a rosary tattooed on my arm. Inside the prayer beads, there are music notes. Music is my religion. If you let your passion motivate you, the pursuit will become its own reward. Don't worry about the money. Don't worry about the points. I know that there are bills to pay and mouths to feed and roofs to keep over heads, but if you're not down to struggle for an extended period of time, then you don't want it that bad. No job is beneath you. If working at McDonald's is what you need to do to keep your dream afloat, then that's what you've got to do. If you don't really want it that bad, then stop lying to everybody else and certainly stop lying to yourself. The truth is hard to swallow when you're choking on your pride. Get lost in playing the game and stop worrying about the points. Points are just small tokens, but put there to distract and limit you. If you play for the points, you will get rich and stop trying. Play for the love of the game. So that's basically all I'm gonna read. Chapter 6 is the other side. I'm gonna read that tomorrow. Actually, I'm gonna read that after this whole video and stuff like that. But I didn't want to make this video incredibly long. Damn, we're already 33 minutes in. Whoa. Yeah, so basically this is what I want to say. What did I learn from that particular situation, right? Sometimes I have to reread things, but what I learned is you have to focus on yourself, believe in yourself. I always say you have to start with your why. Why are you doing this? And it went over passion. And I always think to myself, like, what am I passionate about? Because sometimes I dibble in this, I dibble in that, the piano, the voiceovers, the audio interfaces, the books, the cars. I'm doing all type of things, vlogging, just craziness, right? And it's like, it seems I can't focus on one thing, but realistically, I have a passion for learning, and that's why I'm always doing something different. That's why I consider this one of the most unpredictable vlogs on YouTube, because I don't know what I'm gonna be doing, right? I try to have an agenda for my personal development, things that are important to me, being healthy, staying in shape, looking good, feeling good, understanding the world and gaining a new perspective and traveling and really filling out life, growing up wasn't always easy. So reading books for me is so important, right? Like before, it's crazy because when I was growing up, I was on a completely different track than what I'm on now, right? But I'm gonna say this, right? Reading books is something that I never really considered until I started reading things that I actually liked, right? And just going over the formula, like you just gotta stay focused, you gotta believe in you, and you gotta take risk on yourself. You gotta take risk on yourself. If you don't take the risk, you can't beat yourself. You can't beat up nobody else. You gotta hold yourself accountable. And I'm just learning, just in those couple of pages that I read right now, just stay focused, keep grinding, believe in yourself, have faith. I always say this, I kid you not. I always say, have faith in the process. And the process might not mean that you're gonna get it when you want it, but it means that have faith in the process. Sometimes you might not get what you want when you thought you was gonna get it, but you gonna get it. You get what I'm saying? Everything that I got right now, everything that I've manifested. I've manifested because I believed in myself. I knew that I was gonna get it. And even if the things that I don't have, I know that I'm gonna get it because I'm speaking it into existence every single day. I believe who I am. I know who I am. I believe in myself. So I'm telling you guys this, pick up a book, read it. And it could be a book on anything. I got self-help books, I got business books, accounting books, all type of books. Pick up something and just read something that you're interested in. And I'm pretty sure you could put your notes in somebody else's notebook, because I did. And I'm John T. Hoff, new to the channel. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. If you like this type of video, let me know. This is more of a, I'm not gonna say Bible study, but it's kind of like, I'm just sharing my thoughts. So thanks.
Our eyes are closed when we start this loop on repeat.